All right, what's up, guys? IslandTraderFX here again, and we're back with another one. Hope you guys are doing well. Today, we'll be looking at something very simple. We'll be looking at three rules that you need in order for you to remain a consistent and profitable trade. It's very easy, just three rules, right? The first thing would be a strategy. In order for you to be profitable, you need a strategy, right? What is a strategy? A trading strategy is a predefined plan or method used by traders to make decisions about buying or selling the market. Um, you have different strategies. You have breakout strategies. You have support and resistance. You have SMC. You have a whole list of strategies. If you just type it up on the internet right now, you'll get all different types of strategies. But you need a system. You need a system that works. And if you were to backtest your system, I would say you need a system that is at least 80% profitable. 80 to 90%. 70 is good, but 80 to 90 would be optimum. All right. The second thing that you need is patience. Patience is something that a lot of individuals don't have. Sometimes you open up your MT5 app and immediately after opening the app, you enter in a trade. You haven't done a top-down analysis. You haven't really taken a look at where the market is. Because you have itchy fingers and you're quick to react, you jump into a trade. You need to be patient. You need to wait for the right moment to buy or sell. If this is a range, from on top of here to down there is a range. Let's say you intended on buying the market, right? If at the bottom here, the buyers came into the market and drove price up, why would you click buy at the top here if this is the range? Here being 0 and to the top being 100%. Why would you buy at the top? You would only buy at the top because you do not have patience. A market always tends to rebalance itself before moving further. So chances are you could have gotten a retracement back to the downside and for price to continue to the upside, but because you're impatient and you really want to get in a trade just for the sake of trading, you're going to click buy up here. Okay? But you need to exhibit patience. Majority of the time, trading would basically be you waiting on your hands. After you do your top-down analysis, after you look at your point of interest that you want to get into, you now have to sit and wait for price to get into your zone, right? Of course, that could be time consuming. Well, I do have a video on my channel about an indicator that could alert you as soon as price gets into your zone. So I'd advise that you check out this indicator. It will save you on time. The last rule on the list would be risk to reward. Your ideal risk to reward should be 1:2. 1:1.5 is okay, but your ideal risk to reward would be 1:2 or 1:3. What do I mean by that? So if you enter a trade, for example, you're risking $100, right? You want to get out of that trade, what you want to get is double what you risk. So if you're risking $100, you want to get out 2. If you're risking $200, you want to get 4. Or if you're doing a 1:3 risk to reward, if you're risking $100, you want to get out $300 when your trade hits take profit. So for example, if you take your first trade, let's say your first trade, you enter, you risk $100 and you lost that trade, you would be negative 100. If you took your second trade and unfortunately you lost that trade, you would be negative $200 because you lost the first one and now you just lost the second one. If your risk to reward is 1:3, when you take your third trade, if you won that third trade, then you would have covered the loss of the first two trades and you would be $100 in profit. So this is why risk to reward is important. You never know when you will enter into a losing streak. And of course, the risk to reward could change things up for you really quickly. So it's really that easy. You get a system that works, you remain patient, and you ensure that you have a good risk to reward. Trust me, these three things, if you're able to remain consistent and follow these rules, you will be profitable. You will see light at the end of the tunnel. So if you're able to learn something from that video, of course, feel free to leave a like or share the video. And up next, we will go over to the island snippet.